boxes that they were messing with. Alrighty, well, I'm honestly not sure how long that intro is going to be. It felt a little disjointed as I was recording it. At the same time, we kind of went all over the place. Oh, is it a common? It's common. Cool. So we've developed animals. I've got a couple of species ones. Is the common two? Nice. Got a couple of species threes, I think it is. No, that's a one. Wait, hold still. Three, yeah. So we're actually rather loaded for animals. We've got a 2, a 3, another 3. I think this one's loaded with 1s and 3s. Yep, there's a 3, a 1, a 1, and a 1. While I was filming the intro, I was going to start getting into this because I built the 2, and then likely what's going to happen through the editing is it just segues away to me driving away, I think. But when I went into the DNA, the DNA locker anyway, I had 1 million colors. And then I realized, oh wait, species is required because, you know, of course it would be. Oh, I like these guys. Oh wait, you're kind of similar to them, but you don't have a tail. Oh, yeah, sorta. Cool. I love this part. I didn't really have a solution to that, so I was like, okay, let's just, in the silent intro, we'll run out to the desert and the swamp area and just go try to find the 2 freebies that are out there, pet them, maybe hopefully get some species DNA. Well, that's when I realized, oh, we're getting larvae over here that I haven't dissected. And then I think it was the silkworms that were being generated by the, what's this thing called again? No, it doesn't even say. Ecosystem, right. So it dawned on me that the larva that was being generated by the ecosystem, you know, it's usually going to be commons, uncommons, and rares. Oh, look at this one. I love this one. I should probably move them further away from other stuff so I don't lose them, because I like looking at these guys. I love it. But I was realizing that I think the bees and the silkworms are kind of a guaranteed to give you like a 1 or a 3. So it's like, okay, awesome. As long as I've got colors, that means, you know, even without the bioluminescence, which I think some flower was giving me just a ton of bioluminescence. So it's like, as long as I can get a top color, a bottom color, and a species, we can at least put something out just to, you know, get the numbers kicking. What I'm realistically probably going to do as well is launch some rockets, because I don't think it cares what DNA you put in. I think it just wants 6 maybe? Yeah, just 6 traits of any type, and we can start getting this thing increased. I know I, in the outro last time, said I'm hoping for the next one to be the end. I have a strong feeling we're going to kick this. Like, now. Actually, no, let's do that right now. We do have some more exploring to do. I know in the intro you probably saw that I went out to the swamp and found the container that needs to be blown open. I did have the explosives on me, but I'm like, nah, let's actually walk and talk through this one. Not just, you know, slapdash, slap together. Alright, so we should have enough for 3 of these rockets. I did, while recording the intro, just take a little bit of a mental note of what the animal production was looking like. Yeah, it's fish again. Okay, it used to be called a fish spreader rocket, and I think you had to put fish eggs into it. Okay, so the graphic hasn't changed, just the recipe and its effect changed a little bit. Also, I have no idea what that was. Did I just unlock a fish egg? Yeah, this is what I was looking at. The animals are just absolutely screaming along, and we're like probably a couple of minutes away from the final animal unlock, which actually means the overall is probably moving really quickly as well. Well, sorta. Oh, well, speaking of the devil, I wonder what goes into that. I always keep forgetting the ladder. The ladder slightly moves every construction project we go through. Ooh, yikes. We did pick up a little bit of that in the other intro. Yeah, so I had found that I had separated these in 2 different lockers. So after combining it all, I was like, okay, the colors aren't quite as rough as they used to. Why are you in here? You don't plug in there. So I was like, okay, our supplies aren't quite as bad as what I expected them to be. We're still really low on certain ones, but we're okay. I mean, given that we're probably leaving today. But there's at least another one location that I do want to blow a hole in. And there's one location that I just didn't get to see. And it's probably one of my favorite locations. It just didn't spawn in yet because of the TI. And it came about, I think, during my... Man, I'm talking here. Yeah, I'm talking. I'm getting thirsty. Shocker. But anyway, there was a location that I think it actually came out and was released during my hardcore creator playthrough. Hardest playthrough I've ever had. Hardest difficulty, save deletion and everything. This one was one step below that, but also the hardest starting location in the game. So that one was a rough one all the way around, and that's where I first noticed the beach. So we definitely want to blow something up, and I want to see the beach before we take off, and before it just becomes a numbers game of me staring at the screen, because we gotta find something to do. Oh. Maybe we'll do one of those before we leave too. Oh, right. I had a train of thought about the ecosystems. Well, there's 2 trains of thoughts. 2 trains of thought. That sounds a little bit better. One, it was giving us these larvae, the direct, you don't have to sequence them larvae, direct to butterflies, so that we could take those apart and get the species. But the other one was, we're not feeding our guys well. So even though I've got an autocrafter set to make animal food, we don't have any common larvae. The little habitats over here, like they generate, I mean, yeah, see, we don't even have anything demanding this now. Because I think you have to actually witness the thing spawning in before you can actually have it. Yeah, see, like now we're got... Although, wait, I might need to delete it all and then do it again. Like, during the intro, I had to keep doing this because new larvae that I'd never come across before was spawning into these things. They must have a generation table that's just huge. So these, they can either generate honey or another bee. It's an either or. The tier 1 gas extractor, you can get either oxygen or nitrogen. I don't think yeah. I think you got to go up before you get the methane, or they might be backwards. But any item that can generate multiple, or any machine that can generate multiple items, it's usually pulling from a small list. Even the tier 1 extractors, how many is that? 5, 6? They got iron, silicon, titanium, cobalt, etc. So the randomization doesn't seem that big. This one, it seems like it can pull just anything. Oh geez, this thing's gonna be completely full. Yeah, so now we're not gonna have the commons being generated. I'll think of something. I want to get out of here and I want to go, well, first I want to make this. And then, nice. And then I want to get out of here and go blow up, whoa. Oh, I'm digging this. I am definitely digging this. Did we ever max out the horsepower in this thing? Tier 2. Is that the highest this thing goes? No, it is not, right? 3? Yeah. Let's crank it. All right, let's see just how fast this thing can go. I think I accidentally made one too many tier 2s. You can't put a bolt in, can you? No, I didn't think so. All right. All right, so let's get out of here. Head back out to the desert. And also back out to... Wait, I think we already went the wrong way. Well, actually, no, we were going just a perfectly fine way. That's fine. We can just do this too. So we get back out to the desert, back out to the acid swamp. By now, I really kind of would assume that the two animals that I was looking for would be there. I also think, from what Maiju was saying, was that those two are going to give you unique ones that you, like, basically ones you can't dissect out of flower, a butterfly, a this or that. Like, I thought they were saying that the two animals that they gave you here, the only way to get their DNA was going to be this way. And so, I mean, we're not exactly hurting on the animals because we just finished the last animal unlock. But what we look... What is that? I don't remember this. I went all through this place. When the, sorry, I lost my train of thought there for a sec. When the desert and swamp update dropped, I went all through this place. What is this? Well, whatever this is, there's nothing to do here yet. We're going to want to pick up just every common larva we come across. You know, since we can't actually feed our animals just yet. What are you? I don't know. We'll have to come back to this. Anyway, we were out here for an actual purpose. Oh, yeah, we did come across a couple of chests while I was out here. I think I probably would have put those into the silent intro as well. This stuff. I mean, honestly, at this point, we're not really out searching for stuff. I mean, yeah, some cool DNA would be nice. Oh, yeah, I think I stuck my head down that thing. If only because I hadn't seen it before. Oh boy, I forgot about that part. I think I lingered pretty long over some of the screens, just to give like a little bit of a look, because I hadn't read those ones before, so I was kind of paused on them for a little bit. There's supposed to be an animal here. I mean, there was one here when I did the update video. Actually, yeah, I was parked right there, wasn't I? I was parked right here somewhere. Oh, more ruins. Okay, this place definitely got adjusted further after I did that video. But the animal that I'm looking for, it still hasn't spawned in yet. Alright, well, we can definitely get the other thing that we came out here for. It should be right into that cave. Okay. I'm trying to remember where... Because there's a couple of different sections to this place. Now, yeah, I am going to bring more than one explosive and a couple of glow sticks. I don't expect this to be like a searchable type of wreck. I honestly just expect it to be, we're going to blow the thing open and just get treasure, essentially. Yeah, I saw that in the intro as well. Again, it wasn't really anything that I found particularly remarkable. I mean, it's cool that there's a couple of new characters. You know, there's a few new names that we haven't been introduced to yet, which that part was neat. I think I actually just flew right by the thing that I was looking for. And this has been fully, thoroughly searched. Yes. Yeah, so I robbed the chests that I knew of down here. And then I looked around for the animals. Didn't see the animal down here, didn't see the animal up top. Yeah, how odd that this can be destroyed with explosives, but it's not, you know, it's not the avalanche, like the collapse. Holy Christmas, what is all this? Okay, none of that can be destroyed. Wow, they're all nuclear reactors. Oh my. Hang on. This might be a bigger job than I expected it to be. Okay. Okay. Now, I don't think this is Sentinel Corp, right? I mean... Ha! Okay, that's environmental storytelling. I love that. And even the chest is just full of uranium. Please don't land. Okay. We don't... Honestly, we don't really need the uranium rods. But man, look at this. Like, if you did want uranium, holy Christmas, this place is just loaded with it. Also, what? So I get what the yellow's, the yellow is supposed to be, well, I think it's supposed to be green. It looks a little bit yellow to me, but that's supposed to be uranium. Oh, interesting. We can take this stuff. But what's the red supposed to be, I wonder? Yeah, stuff. Oh, hello. There's a 4. Rank 5. Extra caution is required with this kind of cargo. Cyan Explorer. Huh. Well, right around these parts is where that other animal is supposed to hop in. We might just be too low. Like, too low on the, on the animal scale. I want to try to... No, you're not going to let me drink it. I was going to try to drink it. Oh, hello. This place's visibility is atrocious and I can't find any source of natural light. No flow of air detected either. Not a good sign. Yeah, I saw a couple of the newer characters that they had introduced. It looked like a research team, and one of them actually appeared to be an archaeologist, maybe. So it seems like somewhere along the lines, people were dumping stuff on this planet, and then at another point in time, somebody else was trying to study the crap that was dumped on this planet, and then another separate individual, expedition or whatever was trying to study the Wardens. I think that's just the container from down below, isn't it? No, this is the... Oddly enough, this is the container that you can't search in, Oh, wait a minute. I was just here and I did not notice that. I didn't even try flying over all this stuff. Boy, risky business getting to, these chests. I mean, I suppose if you want them, they're here, but... Yeah, we want that. Ooh. Oh, a variant. Oh, don't tell me we're gonna run out of room. We're gonna run out of room. I mean, I honestly probably don't want or need... Oh, well, never mind. You can stay. I probably don't want the flowers. I think as I was dissecting them, the only thing I ever got out of any of them were, color A or color B. So it's not like we got anything really that fancy out of them. The thing is, I really did want to see the 2 brand new animals. Because whether you pet your own animals that you engineer yourself and then get either part of their DNA or something new, petting any animal gets you the DNA. Oh. Huh, didn't realize this was right here. That's wild. I mean, I picked up the frog and then I just saw the volcano and then said, nope, that's not what we're looking for, after getting the frog. But from what it seemed like what Maiju was saying, the one that lives in the swamp and the one that lives in the desert, they don't exist anywhere. You can't just randomly stumble across them. You can't get the, oh boy. You can't get them through, just luck of a blue chest or whatever. I thought they made it sound like the only way to get these ones were you got to find them, come across them, pet them, and then get their DNA that way. So I did kind of want to get the unique DNA before, well, before we leave. Well, I suppose if we're not at a high enough TI stage, the one thing we can always do is wait. Sorry if I'm sounding. Sorry if I'm sounding a little melancholy about this. It's I've been playing this game for so long. You know, I've got several different series I've done on it, a bunch of different, you know, starting locations and difficulty levels, and you know, some were kind of tutorial and handholdy. Some of them were just exploration and F around and find out. This is the first time that I've actually been looking face to face with, we're going to be leaving. Like, we're actually leaving. But after playing this game since, you know, the playable demo came out, and watching it turn into a fully fledged, just a full game, you know, I spent a lot of time in this, a lot of hours, a couple of years actually. Yeah, we got that one already. I am still convinced that that's the ending that we're going to go to. So we do still need 2, I think. And yeah, I was fairly convinced that it was going to be in the 2 new zones. I thought, you know, okay, we hadn't fully explored the labyrinth yet. There's going to be one in there, which there was. And I said, oh, we haven't explored the 2 newest areas yet. And I just assumed, oh, there's going to be one in each of those. Well, if there was, I would have put it on camera. But we can just drive back to the waterfall, just because that, from where I was, I think that's probably the easiest way to get there, although this terrain is not exactly cooperating. That's fine. We also have the maxed out speed increase, so I trust in its hill climbing ability. I really do hope we're at a... Oh boy. Now, I'm reasonably certain that the recall feature, it's here. Oh, look at that. I have taken so many screenshots during this episode. I have no idea how I'm going to pick a thumbnail. Oh, this is beautiful. Yeah, we can make those. Don't go. Okay, don't do that. Don't do that. We do not have enough food for that. In fact, we have... Oh, wait. Okay. No, it's a storm. Yeah, usually when you're about to leave the zone, like leave the playable area, it'll tell you by the sky getting really, really angry, visibility turning to just absolute garbage, and all of the stuff at the ground will just go away. Oh, I love this place. Has it gotten bigger? This was always one of my favorites. I wish it would clear up. I want a screenshot of this too before I leave. That bothers me. Oh, wait. I think it's starting to clear. Oh, look at that. Oh man, this whole place just gets more and more beautiful. I mean, that's kind of the point of the game. You take this violently inhospitable planet and you turn it into, I mean, paradise here. Like, this is beautiful. You know, where there used to be craggy sand dunes and just desolation as far as the eye could see. You know, those hostile cliffs became waterfalls. You know, the dunes became islands. I love this section. Honestly, I think this whole corner of the map really showcases the game as a whole. You know, there's this gigantic... Oh. That's one way to shut me up. Are we at 1? We're at 1. But anyway, there's this gigantic, intimidating, imposing mountain over here. Oh my god. Oh, look at this. With the coral and everything. This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. And these little lagoons and stuff. But yeah, that's what I'm getting at. This whole section is just, it really is just a great showcase of what the game is and what the game wants you to do. It wants you to turn these nightmare landscapes into this. And then just look at this. We should probably consider heading home at some point. Once I'm done with my photo op. Yeah, because the thing is, we are going to be on foot. Although, just given that this place seems bigger, I do kind of want to stick my head in. Yeah, just look around, see if there's any chests or anything. It seems craggier here, doesn't it? Well, I mean, than what I remember. Oh man, look at this. This place is just amazing. Is that a frog pond? Oh, I thought maybe it would be a frog pond. And the coolest part is the map never really actually changed, you know? The rocks were still there, the mountains were still there, everything was there. It's just its appearance, how you interacted with it, you know, how it treated you, and I guess how you were perceiving it. Like, that's the biggest part that changed. Oh, wait a minute. This entire section I've never seen. I don't remember there being this many islands. I definitely do not remember that. Now, wait a minute. I remember the ones that didn't make it in the waterfall cave. You can pick up their gear. But the ones that didn't make it, they said that they were going to try to head north. Wait, did they say north or did they say west? No, I honestly don't remember. But they said that they were going to head... Oh, I thought it was... Well, back then, this didn't exist, so I kind of interpreted it to mean like they were going to try to go into the crater. But I never actually saw any evidence of them in the crater. Oh my god, this place is amazing. How have I not seen this one yet? I should be so far more concerned about my food and my water and my etc. than... I mean, my car is under, like, 17 feet of lava right now. All of the stuff that's inside it, I have no idea if it's going to let me get back or not. And, oh, by the way, I still have to make it all the way home on foot. But this... And look at all the chests that are around here. I've never been here before. Oh, what a sight that is. Okay, that's our cue. I mean, it wasn't exactly a hard jump to get over the hill and... Hello? Have I gotten you? Oh. Of course there'd be one here. To be perfectly honest, I wasn't surprised when I saw that because I just expected there'd be one here. I kind of thought that I would have already gotten it. Wait a minute. No, we haven't been down here since I got it. I guess that's why I didn't even think to look here, because I'm like, oh, we've been down here so many times. We've gone after the frogs so many times. We went into the pulsar. I guess I just sort of assumed, oh yeah, we must have checked out that section. what do we do now? I mean, first things first, let's get home and let's see if we can get the car back. I'll see you guys when we get home. All right, please tell me I can have my car. Select vehicle to bring back. Thank you. Do we have any fire damage? No. Okay. Okay, good. Give me all this stuff. I did unload my inventory first, just in case I had to, like... I didn't know how it was going to come back. So I unloaded into here first and was like, okay, maybe we'll have to do something about that. Like, thinking maybe it was going to come back and I was going to have to pick everything up first or something. To be honest, it's the first time I've ever used that. I don't know. Is this 10? Two, 4, 6, 8, 10? Huh. Isn't that what it said? Yeah, I always have to switch off to the mouse in order to avoid that horrible noise that it's... When the hell did we get these? I didn't get any notification. What? When did we get these? I knew we shouldn't have changed our itinerary. There's a reason why some part of the universe is still unexplored. Oh. These aren't messages. These are... Right. No, these are the things we saw in, the 3 wrecks that we were out there. Oh, right. These... Right, these are the ones that you get from reading the data pads and stuff like that. Now, it should be the last warden. Find 10 hidden keys and place them in an extraction capsule. I mean, we technically haven't finished the game anyway. Am I early? Like, did I track them down too soon? Hang on, there's somewhere that we gotta drive. There was a theory that I had long before they even started discussing an end to the game. And there was one particular location that I thought was going to be the end-all be-all. It was always just a working theory. I had absolutely no evidence to back it, nothing to support it. It's just a theory that I'd had. Although, to be honest, I might just be stuck making some more frogs, making some more animals, making some more DNA. It really doesn't appear as though there's anything else to do. You know, I thought that there was a shortcut to get to the Lavender Desert. No, actually, I think if I wanted to take the truck, it was going to have to be the long way around. I mean, this might be all for naught anyway. I do have a sinking suspicion that they're not just going to let you walk away from the game midway done. Well, not even midway done. Like 90% done. Because the whole drive over here, that's what I was thinking about, was we didn't finish the game. Right? Like, finishing the game, that's 100%. That's getting 100% terraformation, right? I had this theory about this for so long. Because obviously this isn't Sentinel, this isn't one of the recreations, this isn't one of the vacation yachts, this isn't one of the military or anything like that. This is Warden. And it's the only guaranteed provable Warden spacecraft that you can find. I don't know. I guess we're just gonna go home. Alright, well, home again. I mean, every unlock is just waiting for the big one. Yeah, got it all. Just out of curiosity, we do have a good chunk of fuses. Where did I put those? Yeah, alright. Gimme. Well, even though the oxygen and plant are both done, I'm pretty sure the oxygen is actually our lowest stat still. So, yeah, let's plunk down another one of these. And then I only have the one oxygen fuse, but let's do this. Boy, these guys have got to be... Oh, yeah. I guess the only other thing we could do is See if we got enough crystals to take a portal. What do we got going on over here again? Oh, it didn't save the ones that we scanned for last time. Oh. What? Oh, okay. I mean, all right. Okay, then. I'm not sure what happened, but I know I'm coming prepared. Loaded with food, loaded with water, probably not enough glow sticks, even brought a couple of bombs. I mean, if all we're doing is waiting anyway. 208 is what we're looking at right now. Well, there's one of two ways that we could do this. I'm sure we've got... Yeah, this thing's completely chock full. We could take this, go over to the splitter, split it a million ways from Sunday, take a whole bunch of useless DNA and colors and stuff like that we don't really care about, launch a whole crapload of animal rockets, and probably just sit here. But I would be remiss if I didn't do at least one of these. So let's see what's out there. Ooh. I'm gonna have such a hard time getting a thumbnail for this episode. Oh my. Okay. Okay, you're just gonna stay there. Okay, cool. What am I expected to find? I mean, I'm obviously supposed to find something out here, right? Oh, hello. Are you locked? You look like you might be locked. No, not locked. Oh, we didn't bring any freaking batteries. I wonder if I may have come over-prepared. Alright. Alright, there's our red return. So we've got 2 ways to go over here. Oh, look at this conference room. Oh, I'm immediately regretting not bringing any batteries. Now, from what I understand, I think I got this... Oh, you know what? Okay, so it is procedural. So this is a room that already exists with the downstairs over here. Hello. But from what I understood from the comments, which they actually weren't at all spoilery, it was that these are all going to be... Okay, there we go. Give me some more glow sticks. But they said that these were going to be procedural. So it's going to take hodgepodge of what Maiju has already created, and then, just sort of throw it together the best it can. And I've also heard that some of these are very daunting. All right, so we'll, right here. All right, see that, go that way. See that, there you go. Perfect. And then that's already been searched. Oh yeah, so I recognize some of these rooms already, actually. Oh geez, there is not a snowball's chance in hell we're coming home with all the stuff that we're finding. Oh no. I massively over-prepared. Oh, and we don't have a truck either. Nuts. I don't think I saw any resources out here either. Because what I did notice was deconstructing all the wreck parts. They weren't giving us iron. And I would hazard a guess you probably have to have a flat surface if you want to build anything. That's assuming that oh my god, there's so much stuff here. Alright, forget the flowers. Well, take the tree. Man, we're gonna have to get real picky choosy in a hurry here. I'm compelled almost to take the glow sticks just because I don't know how long and how deep this thing is gonna be. Oh yeah, look, it's a safe room, but no, a safe. Oh, that's gonna be a payout. I mean, we are at the very least profiting a fair amount of other crystals. Like, we're getting quartz that you can't make and you can't necessarily find. All right, so which way is out? This way, right? You know what? This way might actually be out. Yeah, it is actually. Okay, cool. We can toss one here on the right. And then we can toss one way over here on the right. We are not remotely concerned about how many we're using, because not only do I definitely think that I came in with too many, but they're giving us extras on top of that. All right, so then we'll go this one. Perfect. It'll be a relatively straight shot to get all the way out of here. Man, that's a great flower. Oh, I would imagine it probably turns into good DNA. Yeah, damn it. You brought explosives, you brought way too many glow sticks here. And you know what you didn't bring? You didn't bring a single frickin' battery? Like, how did you not bring any batteries, my dude? I will take the higher end mutagens. And I guess I'll take the pink flowers just in case they turn into cool colors. But aside from that, it did say, you know, rarity 1, difficulty 1. I'd also probably hazard a guess that it's probably not going to immediately... Oh, I missed one. It's probably not going to just immediately kick you out like, okay, hope you had your fun in there, because you can't go back. I would imagine that when we walk back through the portal, it'll probably let us go back again. I mean, I wouldn't imagine that they just have to be a one-time deal, you know? But yeah, given it that it's a difficulty 1, I'm pretty sure that's probably it. Just one safe location, the one little vault. Really pretty area, though. Oh, hello. What is this? Oh, not a ladder that we can climb, apparently. Oh, interesting. So it's not just the main event wreck that you're supposed to be here for. There's also going to be a little bit of optional side stuff, too. Although this definitely looks like a very, very contained unit. Like, here's your pre-rendered wreck. You're not getting out of this little section we've built for you. Very cool, though. Like, look at the environment. This is amazing. It's also wildly impressive that they could do a randomly generated type of wreck like that. Like, it didn't have to be a preconceived thing. That's very cool. We have so much to dump off, though. Alright, so we got a couple of extra quartz, but none of the purple ones, which is what I was kind of mostly concerned about. And we're only... Well, given that we've kind of unlocked everything there is to unlock, it really is kind of just a waiting game, so I unfortunately do think that I'm just going to go with... okay, yeah, this thing's full, which likely means that the larva producer there is also full, so I guess we might as well just deconstruct all this and launch a few more rockets, I guess. Before we get into just throwing DNA away for no reason. Oh my god, they're cool as hell, but they're fully grown. Look at this! Yeah, let's at least make sure that we're at least full on. Okay, so we got one more here. And we got 2 more there. Okay, we can definitely make at least 2 more species of something. Yeah, sure, we'll take another 3 and another 1. Alright, so we've got a couple of variants, and we've got a couple of traits here that we've uncovered, so... Let me see, 3 with a pink and a purple, and a variant, and a bio. And we'll take a 1, orange and yellow with the stripies. There we go, so at least our last couple here will come out just extra neat looking. No. Yeah, it's doing this where it's only letting me pick up 1 at a time. So I have to, like, pick it up and then pick the other one up off the floor. I'm not really sure what's going on there. Alright, let's see how these guys look. There's this pink and purple one here. Oh, that thing looks gnarly. I wonder what the bioluminescent part is going to be. Is it going to be the pink? So you're just going to see, like, its torso and legs walking around? Actually, I'm curious to see what the bioluminescence on a lot of these guys are. I had a bioluminescence option for every last one of them. One of the flowers that I was decompiling, it just constantly spit out bioluminescence over and over again, so... Look at this little guy. All right, let's see the stripy guy. Yeah, so an orange and a yellow and brown. Like, this thing's gonna look pretty normal. Oh wait, apparently I had one extra slot. Oh, so is that you? I wonder where your stripes are gonna be. Oh, I think it's the horns. Oh, you have horns. Or maybe that's the variant? I don't know. Now we got one more that we need to make though. We'll go with another one. Yeah, you know what? The channel colors is supposed to be kind of a yellowish blue going on, so maybe we'll hit one of them. I mean, it was supposed to be like a water and sand kind of look, but I suck at MS Paint. Yeah, it was made in Paint. Don't make fun of me. So species 1 should be that little alpaca looking thing. Yeah, you. Right? So you're species 1. No, you're species 3. What is species 1? Are you species 1? Little crab looking. Okay, you're a species 1. Well, to be perfectly honest, I think species 3 is kind of cooler, but. Oh, that's perfect. Oh my god, that's so perfect. Oh, my own personal little mud crab. Look at this. The hammerhead armadillo looking guy. I love it. You're my new best friend. Now, the thing is, like, I know that you can pet them and then... Oh man, I almost kind of want to... This sounds so morbid, but I almost kind of want to deconstruct this one so I can give my guy the horns. I won't do that. You live your life, little guy. But yeah, I know that you can pet them and get extra DNA pretty much seemingly limitlessly. Yeah, we're kind of at a point where we're just going to be launching DNA into space at this point. So we'll just pick a bunch that we have excess of. Alrighty, so we got 3 more supplies for what was formerly known as fish rockets. And, I'm not really sure what else to do besides go and explore some of these weirder wrecks. Yeah, you can even tell, like, those used to be the fish rockets. Oh my. That'll be fine. That's fine. You know, I was gonna either turn this into the rounded off compartment, or I was gonna keep this as is and then put the rounded off on top of it and then put the dome on top of that. I mean, to be perfectly honest, it'd be a lot of superfluous construction projects. Honestly, literally for no reason other than to just kill time. Oh, hello. Wow, something just triggered. Before we go, are you doing anything weird? Oh my god, you are doing weird things again. All right. Yeah, what about you? You're probably, you're jammed up as well. All right, now, undoubtedly, I don't think I've seen half of those. Never mind, it just immediately filled with bees. Yeah, I don't just want to keep on recycling the bees. Wow, yeah, we're so full that we're... Yeesh. Like, even the eggs are going into there because they're just overly full. I mean, the thing is, some of these are actually halfway decent ones. I mean, 175s? That's a decent generator. Also kind of curious what some of these decompile into, now that I'm here. You know, we already know that bees decompile into a guaranteed species. What do some of you other guys decompile into? Top color. Brown and teal. I think we already have teal. At least as an A color. Interesting little mauve, kind of an orange color. Well, alright, a bunch more colors. That's cool at least. Not entirely certain if we'll use them. Although, blue on blue would look pretty cool, I think. Like these two? I bet that would look pretty interesting. I don't know, I might build another habitat shelter, we'll see. I mean, we don't have the food Like, we don't have the food generating to even feed the guys that we got. Yeah, look at that. Hunger 0. I think that's supposed to be 100, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. I was kind of expecting this to produce a lot harder and a lot faster than it is, but it's the commons. Like, we just do not have the commons coming in. Actually, you know what? We never got the oven. I wonder if we have enough to get it. Wait, it's only 400? Really? For some reason I thought it was so much more expensive than that. I really hope that that's not as close as I think it is. Oh god, I thought there was a quartz one. That's another thing I like about this game. Doesn't matter how far along you are, doesn't matter how end stage you are, this thing will always remind you that at any given time, it can all come crashing down, if you're not careful. Or looking up. That is a hell of a sight, though. Superstorms will never not be intimidating. Okay, let's go back to our little shopping experience here. Oh, you know what? Yeah, we'll get those two. You know what? I'm gonna get a bunch of these things just because I'm curious what they split into. Oh crap! I was gonna get one of these. Oh, what am I thinking? We gotta get one of those. All right, go and get. Go get me some stuff. All right, I wonder if we have to research or if it'll let me. Okay, close portal. Now, do I have to search again, or is it just gonna... No, now it's coming up with these crazy... Like, dude. Now, let's go for this 3 then. Green, 3 pink, purple, blue. No sweat. Alright, so we're gonna go out there with a much less stuffed inventory here. Wait. Use machines to gather Rex around your planet. Course to be open, scan for locations. Difficulties indicate how complex. Oh, nice. All locations contain at least 1 Rex, sometimes more. Rex contain unique loot. Alright, open that one for sure. Did you open it? No. Okay. I also, hang on, real quick, want to see what goes into the tier 2 food. Because that honestly might be easier to make than the tier 1. Just given the kind of larva and whatever that we've got. You know what? Yeah, we do have a small stockpile of the rares. Why aren't you going? Oh, you son of a... Okay. Nope, not that, you idiot. Alright, so I guess I'll just leave this running as that. And then this. Oh boy, that was not... You ever have that sensation of like, oh, did I leave the oven on? Yeah, I wish that I had that sensation because I frequently leave the oven on. I'm not like in real life. I've only done that once. So what did this thing say it was? Difficulty 3? Oh my. Okay, that was not expected. And you can't bring the car here. You also gotta be real picky choosy about the loot, don't you? Because there's gonna be blue chests all over the outside. Oh, hello. Yeah, so the clock's probably ticking, kind of. You know, yeah, we brought more food and water than we probably need. But still, no reason to burn through it needlessly. Oh, Jesus, there's just everywhere out here. Do kind of want those stripes. Man, what? What an awful place to go down. There we go. I was like... I knew I saw a chest over here somewhere. Oh, geez. Alright, cool. I really can't resist a rocket. Yeah, we've got more than enough resources to make them ourselves, but there's certain items that's just... It's annoying to have to make, you know? Alright, well, I saw that piece of technology near the portal as it came in. Hell, we might need to just go home. Yeah, see, this kind of makes me think the wreck is either here or very nearby. Like, is this not it? It's It's very intricately laid out. All right, we're out of space anyway. Let's just dump off. All right, let's get back into it then. I gotta lie, this one's got me intimidated already, and I haven't even found it. I think just the fact that it just starts in the volcano section, like that alone is enough to just kind of rattle me right from the get-go. It's quite the opening volley for a randomly generated who knows what you're walking into. Man, I'm flying all over this place. I see this wreckage, but I just don't see an entrance. I mean, obviously, you know, I can't say, oh, well, I may have edited things really sharply or aggressively or something, so you might not see it, or, you know, oh, you guys see something that I'm missing. Like, I couldn't even say that because these are all RNG, so what I'm looking at is going to be completely different from if you had the exact same, you know, combination of crystal requirements. Like, you get that same portal, but it would still be something different for you as well. Well, there's apparently a chest way up on top of here. Yeah, this place is loaded with chests, but I don't see a wreck. Well, I see a wreck, but I don't see a door to a wreck. All right, what am I missing? Because it stands to reason, if you're looking at fuselage here, shouldn't the entrance to it be like kind of buried or semi in the ground or something near it? Oh, you idiot, it's right here. Oh, jeez. This one's gonna be spooky. All right, right from the get-go. The lighting and the colorization seems off in this one, but so far we've been really straightforward except for one downstairs. All right, so we'll go here. You know what? Keep going left first. I don't know. I really don't trust this one. Yeah, that first one was a level 1, and it was a real fast read. But we've been through some of the pre-rendered ones, the ones that weren't just, you know, the ones that were actually made by Maiju, and those ones were pretty freaky. Like, some of those were intimidating, to say the least. Well, God knows we've got more of those than we will ever need or use. And I want to be able to see those from a considerable distance. But given that the pre-rendered ones were so incredibly complicated and just so intimidating, like those were a daunting task to get through. You know, so that level 1 one, I don't want to be lulled into a false sense of security, be like, oh, these random ones are nothing. Like, no, I under no circumstances am going to be interesting. So you guys exist in the randoms as well. I don't think I'm fully understanding what those access cards do or are for. But we got stairs. What did this thing say it was? A 3? We don't need pinks. So listen, we've got so many of them, I'll drop them every 3 feet if I have to. Yeah, especially if you're just going to continuously give me more. Oh, are we too far away? Oh, yeah. We are a bit beyond the distance of being able to set logistics. Yeah, what's with the green? Like, every once in a while, this little green haze kind of comes over. Like, the flashlight has that iris effect to it, especially when it's really, really dark and you have a completely unpowered wreck that you're going through. But there's like this green haze that sort of takes over the black. Now, this is the first wreck I've ever seen that's done that before, and it definitely feels hard to get a read on it. Oh my. Yo, bioluminescence 9. That'll be nice and bright. I'm assuming that's what the number means. To be perfectly honest, I haven't really experimented with the animals at all. Oh, well, 1-to-1 ratio. Perfect. All right, killer. Also nice. Oh my. Just 3 explosives. Oh crap, we are definitely going to need to, more bioluminescence. All right, I'll take it. Oh, quit moving your hand around, dude. That's cool as hell when you do it above ground. Don't do it down here. All right, yeah, we need stuff. We need to get going. I should be able to find my way back to the treasure room. Yeah, because I kept going left. So there is still more stuff to explore here, but out of an abundance of caution, I came down with definitely way more full of an inventory than I probably needed. But this game has kicked me around a couple of times. Not unfairly. I will never short this game. I will never, say, oh, I got robbed on this or I got hosed here or there. No, let me rephrase. I have repeatedly underestimated this game. And I like to not be in a habit of underestimating a game. Have you made anything? Yeah, turn that off. Turn that on. Wow, it zoinked right in and went right out. Yeah, we definitely have now just a whole collection of absolutely useless flowers. It's kind of a bummer, actually. Alrighty, back into the fray. Oh, you can move? Oop. That was disorienting. I don't think I'll do that again. Yes, we get to this four-way intersection here. We're basically just following along, and basically just always going left, right? Was there anything that we wanted that we weren't able to get? Not really. Not really. And then this one yeah. Oh, species 2. I don't think we have that guy yet. Alright, and then we just go back to that oh no. We did not go back to that four-way intersection just yet. We still got a little bit left over here. I mean, I expect that, oh, you hit the treasure room, you're pretty much done. But there's undoubtedly there'll be a couple more blue chests down here somewhere. Yeah, and then we'll have, okay, yep, so we just, yeah. So we're at the four-way intersection right now then. Wait a minute, that literally went nowhere. Another one of those. I did get a comment in either the last episode or the one before where someone did say, oh, you're going to want to hold on to those. They're important later on. I haven't seen a use for them yet. Yeah, this is the oxygen producer room that we've seen before. Yep, and then it just double backs on itself. Okay, so I think that oh, cool. That's one of the new ones. I read in the patch notes that there was a new effigy, but I still hadn't come across it yet. Oh, neat. Not gonna lie, the stock standard ones were paying out really kind of meh. But these random ones, man, these are giving good stuff. Oh, geez, look at this. So, I guess these random ones, it's more the fear factor than anything. Because you really do have absolutely no frickin' clue what you're walking into. And actually, Maiju kind of set you up for that a little bit. Yeah, because like the pre-rendered ones that they made, I did this one already, right? Okay, yeah, because the chests are in the same, like, this room is a prefab slice almost. So the chests are always going to be in the same location, in the same order. It's just their contents are going to change. Oh, yep, and then that takes us out to the left side. Okay, cool. But yeah, Maiju definitely set you up with that with the ones that they made, not, RNG or anything. Like, they set out with deliberation to make it a certain way. Oh, crap. I completely forgot that there was going to be one of these. Here. Nuts. Well, we definitely have to leave and come back. And we're also going to have to look for round doors on the way. I am sorry if it's annoying to watch because, to be perfectly honest, it's a little annoying to myself now, where I've now made 3 trips home because I ran out of inventory because I was so overly cautious. But, oh my god. Wait, can I? Oh, jeez. I gotta stop messing around with that. That thing is not a toy. Jeez, look at this. Like, we just gotta destroy all this. Although, one thing that I've noted, and I honestly have said this since, I think probably, sheesh, the third episode, maybe earlier than that, the progression has been strange. Since the very earliest days of this game, the progression was challenging. You could follow along with it, and things sort of made sense. The progression, and I don't know if it's just that because I've been playing this game for so long, I'm playing in like maybe an outdated way or an outdated manner, but things like I had tree spreaders before I could get access to zeolite, and I had tree spreader 3s before I had tree spreader 2s even. You know, so I unlocked things in, I'm sure, an order that Maiju hadn't intended. But at the same time, I'm almost not really sure how I did that. Oh geez, you can fly in this. What did I just say about not messing with it and it's not a toy? So really the only thing we've gotten here are the fusion doors. Funny story, that's assuming there even are fusion doors. There really is no guarantee. There's nothing saying that there has to be. And because this is a completely RNG thing, it absolutely could roll the dice that there will be a reactor and that there won't be a round fusion door to open with that reactor. Oh, there's one at least. Good stuff. And you know, that is the thing. Like, all of this is really good stuff. And stuff that you could absolutely be using back at the house to kick progression along, get TI moving even faster. Wait, what's that? Okay, it just looks like a very strange door. Given that it took only one... Oh, that is... I don't remember seeing this room before. Oh wow, how did I walk... Once it's actually lit, like you can see, how the hell did I walk by that? But yeah, when you're walking through in the dark, wow, this one's really well lit. This one is so well lit. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, this one is so much better lit. Well, in most cases. But yeah, there's likely not going to be anything. Yeah, and then it just goes to that. Well, I'm pretty confident calling this one kicked. But man, well, that's kind of what I was waxing philosophical, as Sea-Dog would say. The change. Because the planet doesn't change physically. You know, that hill is still that hill 60 hours in, you know. That sand dune that you're looking at, that mountain, that craggy whatever, it just so happens that, oh, once you put water over it, now it becomes a waterfall. So that's also kind of what's going on with any wreck that has a fusion cell to it. You know, you put that in, and then all of a sudden this spooky, derelict, imposing death trap is suddenly much more inviting and a little bit safer, and you can navigate better, and you're not going to get lost, and things are lit, you know? You know, since we really are just dealing with a numbers game at this point, what do we have as far as fuses go? Energy, heat. Alrighty, well, at least give me... Did I really order all of that? Don't drink in Prime, is that what they say? I might take those fancy eggs and just put them into like decompiler, just to see what kind of neat DNA might come out of it. But to be perfectly honest, I didn't really need them. The animals were actually the really only the big thing. You know, I had seen a few photos of them, so I knew roundabouts what they looked like. But all of the wild color combinations and, you know, the variants, you know, giving them horns, giving them antlers, or where'd that one go? The one that looks like yeah, this guy with his like spiky shell and stuff. That's their swan song, is the animal things, I think. These Dr. Seuss looking critters. And each one customizable with its two-tone color schemes and its variant abilities and change of size, change of illumination, species numbers, like everything. Just cool. Oh, right. We gotta unlock the stuff too. So that thing, that, and that. We'll put the... Actually, no, we'll put the cooking station downstairs. Yeah, actually, I like that. There we go. Right there. Perfect. We're gonna need at least 2 farms, too. Well, glad I didn't destroy you guys, then. I doubt very strongly that you're gonna... Oh, wait. I was gonna say, you're not happy with it, but you're also allowing it if I stand in just the right spot. Yeah, same to you. Yeah, same to you. Like, if I... Oh, there you are. I was gonna say, you didn't like it, but... I will need a few more lockers for that action, too. Oh, you know what? I'll bet that I have to wait. I'll bet I probably can't set up a demand for it yet until I can physically put it in my hands. Oh, you know what? Yeah, exactly same with the butterfly larva. We're well beyond the insect stage, and yet I couldn't demand certain larvae until after we had first seen it, visually seen it, and put it in our hands. And yeah, so we'll just have to wait for the first harvest anyway. Then we can automate it. Yeah. Yeah, so we're not getting commons. Wait a minute. Wasn't there a way to make... Hang the hell on. Wait a minute. I thought we had a recipe to make the stuff. We do. Get out of here. I can't even begin to understand what this might be. I know that I need it, though. We definitely gotta have one of those. Where? You know? That's really cool. Oh, is this an actual seat? No. I thought maybe it would be. Oh, but you can drink from it. I mean, honestly, by the time you're able to afford that thing, yeah, you kind of deserve to be able to drink wherever you want. You know, for just a blue and a super rod, that's not a lot of resources for... I can't even imagine what. It is an indoor item. Well, let's go put it in the office somewhere. Yeah. Right dead center of the office. Will it just display whatever you put in? Oh, cool! So it gives you a little 3D wireframe of whatever you put into the thing. Actually. Oh, it also really ups the detail. Oh, look at that. That is way more detailed than I thought it was. Well, until we reach 100%, here, you can hold on to one of those. Wow, that is a complicated little item, isn't it? It's got a lot more moving parts to it than I thought it did. Alright, well, in the interest of brevity, which is something I regularly struggle with, I think I'm probably gonna just call it here as far as the recording goes. We're at the 33%. Is there anything that we haven't bought yet? I mean, there's a couple of spacesuits we haven't purchased yet. Sure. Yeah, so I guess I'll probably cut the recording here, and then I guess maybe around 98% or so, I'll fire the recording back up. Because whatever happens, I definitely want to be on camera. I've never seen the end of this before. We have all 10 keys. I'm assuming we're going to have to get up to 100% and have all 10 keys. Maybe we'll get emailed by somebody? Maybe something will show up on the HUD? I don't know. Yeah, you there. What do you want from me? But anyway, I'll see you in about 60-65%. All right, well, as promised, came back at 90% here. What did I do the whole time? Not much. Well, no, I did a lot of deconstruction, actually. You'll see our locker count is slightly lower. Our grass count is quite a bit lower. Oh, I didn't get through all the flowers. So what I noticed was the bees give one species, the silkworms give another species, and for the large part, with very, very few exception, butterflies give color A, the top color, and then flowers give color B, the bottom color. And like I said, with few exceptions, I got a couple of butterflies that gave, I think, size differences. I think a couple flowers gave some stripe differences, or, you know, some pattern differences. And aside from that, I was actually drowning in colors so bad that I had to make an entire extra box just for color. The actual DNA that goes into, you know, like the special traits. Oh, I missed one. But the special traits, they didn't really change a whole lot. You know, I wasn't really picking up a whole lot of them. So what I did the entire time was I decompiled just a million flowers. We had, actually, as I was going through things, we had, about 2.5 lockers just full of flowers with a little bit of extra grass. So I converted all of the flowers into color. As the larva was coming in and it wasn't giving me commons and wasn't giving me rares, you know, because I needed the animal feed. And what I was realizing was my animals were starving like crazy. Like, look at how big these guys are now. Look at how big this guy is. Forget the rover. I don't even want the rover anymore. I want a saddle. I want to go on adventures with this absolutely majestic beast over here. That thing is amazing. But now that these guys are finally slowly starting to get properly fed, like you see, their hunger is still dropping down. So now that they're properly fed, they're actually growing, and you can see the patterns. You can see striping details. You can see the two tones and where they're actually coming out. You know, you can see the variant modifiers and stuff. Also, because the animal stat got so high, I noticed that there were wild animals that were popping up around. In fact, right behind my house, there's a bunch of the really majestic horse-looking guys in just all sorts of colors. I definitely like this one. No particular reason why, just something about him speaks to me. But look at the patterns. You can see where the stripings are. This guy's cool too. So the entire time I basically sold off, you know, through the trade rocket there. I sold off anything I didn't really need. A bunch of circuits I was tossing off. Some rods that I had lying around that weren't really doing anything. We used every single rocket that we owned, and I've probably created at least 15-20 others. I've been cranking out iridium rods, osmium rods, just anything to progress the rockets. How are we looking for feed, actually? Oh my. Yeah, so whenever one stat or one resource got low, like if osmium rods were getting too low and I couldn't launch more of the DNA rockets, I switched off to, you know, some super alloy or something like that to launch more grass rockets or launch more some other rocket. You know, we ran out of this mutagen, so I switched off to a rocket that used that mutagen, or we ran out of fertilizer, so I switched off to, basically it was just that. Switching off from one resource that the miners and the extractors couldn't keep up with, switched off to another one. and then launched a rocket that I had resources for that for. Oh. Wow. The amount of rockets that I launched, that little bit of jibba-jab. Yeah, the plants and insects are moving real fast. Oxygen's moving pretty quick too. We launched a couple of those rockets while I was waiting as well. Man, I've played this for so long. Being able to see the actual end for the first time. Well, one of the ends. There's at least 3, I think 4. But there is most definitely an end that I'm going for. Oh, I forgot to show you. I couldn't just end it. Yeah. I'll walk you through. Not a whole lot. It's fairly modest up there. Oh, but wait. I want to watch it. Alrighty, let's see what happens. Okay. So wait. Nobody contacted me. Where's Riley? Where's 10 keys we left behind and place them in an extraction? Oh, wait. Oh, hang on. Wait a minute. Why do I need that? What is that? Okay. Congratulations, our sensors indicate you have successfully terraformed your assigned planet. However, our monitoring indicates that your planet has an anomaly that prevents us from colonizing it. You must destroy this anomaly before using the departure platform, so our ships can extract you. Please receive the recipe for an explosive device able to do this task. This is not an automated message. I know exactly what you just gave me. I know exactly what it's for. And I'm not doing it. Oh, crap. I think I sold all of the energy fuses. Ah, crap. That was the container that had the fuses. So yeah, we have actually 0 fuses currently. Idiot. Alright. Give me a fuse. How long does that take? Yeah. See you in 10 minutes, Belle. You know, it's weird. I get what Zidane and Icarus were going through. You know, an inhospitable, ruthlessly hostile, uninhabitable planet just relentlessly tried to chew me up and take my life every minute of every day. I mean, literally, since the game came out, I've spent several years on this planet, and I'm finally about to leave it, and it's, oddly enough, feeling like home. I've made thousands of different variants of trees, different variants of frogs, butterflies, and then even just recently, making all of these variants of these wild little critters. You know, turning this absolutely lifeless rock into my own, you know? Well, why are you shaking, bud? And boy, I picked an absolutely beautiful location to do it in. I mean, you know, now, minus the snow and the ice and the glaciers and all that. All right, well, while we're waiting for the fuse to come back, I'm reasonably certain that I now have one of every fuse. I was waiting on the fuse to come back from the trade rocket. I think I've got one of every suit now. I went through and made enough armor stands to display all of them. This Joker one definitely kind of speaks to me. Certainly not any colors that I would wear, but it speaks too loud not to listen. This little combo over here, I was digging these. You know, the white on orange, the black on orange on white, orange on white. Definitely was digging the black orange for a while. But I think this guy was the one that I was wearing for the longest time. This orange and white looked really cool. I also really like this this sort of gunmetal grayish and orange. That was a fun one for a while. And then I'm not really sure when I acquired this one, but this is the one that I've been wearing for I think part of last episode and just about all of this one. Had to end it on a blue. It was the most and best blue that I could find out of all the variants that were around. So yeah, had to end it on this guy. Well, oh, we aren't even finished the tour. We just want to drink. So you know the office and you know all of our various displays and maps, our email, our power is just absolutely out of control. Have all of our unlocks. Now, nearly every playthrough that I make, I always have some kind of internal power room, and especially since the fuses and these accelerators and stuff came along, it always just made sense to me just to have, you know, all power room somewhere. So I've got the 8 fusion reactors here with one of the accelerators in the middle. Did I need it? Absolutely not. The 8 that we had outside with its accelerator system going, more than enough power to power just anything I'd ever want to build in the entire game. So I just made this for fun. And I just wanted to use this this building. So we've got a slightly larger individual piecemealed out building beneath, and then a simplified version of that same, you know, the rounded off corner building. And just for fun, I decided to put just the glass ceiling in the lower one and the glass floor in the upper, and you can actually see, and you'll see all the way through, even the outside windows. It really is rendered beautifully. And I was making, I didn't really know whether to turn this into a bedroom or a lounge. Some of my playthroughs I've turned it into a really cozy, you know, with an oven, a locker, you know, lots of furniture of like end tables and couches and, you know, coffee table kind of action. This one I wasn't really sure. I think maybe going more along the lines of if I was doing multiplayer action kind of thing, like having lounge areas for viewing of various insects, animals, old boxes that we needed far, far long ago. Fish. And of course with the aquatic teal and the sand. I mean, you can't quite see the colors quite well right now. But let's go over that trade rocket and take the last piece that we need. Now, I am 1000% not leaving in this crappy frickin' weather. Now, if you want to let me link this up, I would really appreciate that. You're really not gonna, are you? Like, not no way, not no how? Alright, not that it matters even in the slightest, but let me just... Yeah, let me try to even this out, and maybe we'll get something we can link off of. Wait, large explosive device actually counts as a freaking building? No, it counts as a machine. That's absurd. What's also absurd is the size of this thing. Man, I'm not really sure what you're trying to link to right now. I know what I'd like you to link to, but it doesn't seem like you're gonna. Alright, well, I'm sure if I really took my time to mess around with... Oh, you know what? I think it was just because I didn't have enough pieces parts over here. You know, it's lining up right, but I'm thinking there's something probably with the water that's just not gonna let me do this. Alright, well, I'm thinking you're probably just not gonna let me put it quite where I would like to. Now, oh, is that high interference levels detected? Please destroy interference source to be able to retrieve extraction. I know where the anomaly is located. I'm not doing it. Nine and 10. Now, do I have to destroy it? Oh, look at that! It's a drop pod. The cockpit of it is a drop pod. Oh, it's amazing. Oh boy. I guess take one last look around. All right, hit me with it. Oh. And where did that come from? So those who follow us know that our destiny is that of doom. But some of us still believe that giving up is not an option. We will see what Providence has in store for us. A warden. I love that those weren't just any photos. You could tell that those were the boxes that I actually placed and where I placed them. That's fantastic. Well, thank you so much for joining me in this episode and in this series of Planet Crafter. I had an absolute blast. I'm so thrilled after so many years of playing this to have finally seen it through and to finally have seen it to its completion. I've absolutely loved the graphics, the sound design, the story. Everything about this has been just a fantastic, well put together game. So long, Planet Prime, and I hope to see you next Monday on Planet Humble with Dinkers. This is 7. Good night, guys.